reading what you write, tracing every line like it still has life. Why do I still hear your voice at night? Like it's mine, like it's as right. You move in ways that cut me clean. Each pose, each word, like a dream unseen. I wanna throw it out, these words I never meant to feel. Wishing, wanting, pulling you into this space, keeping on haunting, a ghost I still chase. It hurts to keep you here, but I still draw you near. I can't stop wishing, wanting. Why do I hold on to pain like truth? Why am I stubborn with the hurt you prove? You left, but you keep on coming back. In echoes, in silence, in the cracks. Wishing, wanting, dragging your name through fire, keeping, haunting, feeding an old desire. It hurts to read you still, but I don't know how to feel. I can't stop wishing, wanting. You're gone, but your absence breathes like heat. You keep being back, but never complete. And I can't keep this anymore. Can't keep this open, no. Wishing, wanting, no peace in your name. Keeping this love's a losing game. It hurts to feel you near, and I'm done living here. I won't keep wishing, wanting. You trust in me, and I trust in you. But I can't trust the man in my mirror too. I wear the cape, I play the part, but I keep breaking in the heart. I tell you I'm the man of steel, faster than pain, too numb to feel. But truth is darker than the light. I fake, I break, I say I'm Superman, but I'm not bulletproof. I'll fly to save the world, 'cause I can't save my truth. Kryptonite's not you, it's everything I hide. I'm the hero and the wound. Superman is a light. I see the world through fractured glass. They need my help, but so do I. I freeze with breath, I burn with eyes, but the strongest men still cry. Walls don't stop me, I face through shame, but the one wall left is carved with my name. I'd give my life to save a friend, but wouldn't lift a hand for me in the end. I say I'm Superman, but I'm not bulletproof. I fly to save the world, 'cause I can save my truth. Tonight's not them, it's every time I lie. I'm the hero and the wound. Superman is a lie. Frail behind the blind, empty in the fight. The cape don't hold me up, it hides the man I ride. And if I fall tonight, no one's gonna know, 'cause I saved the world again while letting myself go. I say I'm Superman, but I've been breaking all along, trying to save the world by pretending I belong. And even if I run so fast, I cannot run goodbye. I'm the one who needs the saving. Superman is alive. Superman is alive. I spent $5 on a cigarette that I won't light, just to feel the weight of something burning right. I walked across this town to fall apart, to weep in secret corners. Nothing starts, I just stand dry-eyed in the dark. I can't cry, though everything inside is breaking. I can't scream, though every voice is shaking. They whisper, we all wanna be free, but none of them. We all wanna be free, but none of them is me. I hear voices in my head, new ones I don't name. People living in my skin, all playing the same game. They want me cracked and cold, they want the silence loud. A million cells colliding inside one shrinking crowd. Listen, everywhere I go, they're trying to keep it from me, but the emptiness still grows. I'm alone in my head and no one knows. I'm scared, I'm terrified all the time. It comes and goes like blood behind my eyes. And I'm tired, so tired. I can't cry, even when the light is fading. I can't scream, even when the frame is shaking. Let us break you free. But what if I'm the cage, and what if I'm the key? But what if I'm the key? But what if I'm the key? I sat on this bench, letting time pass like a sabbatical breath, without anchoring my thoughts to faces or to these rural, crumbling places. A storm approaches like a script in the sway of trees, in the air's tight grip. This town lives while dying slow, with people to know, to know. Golden rain falls from jacaranda trees, innocence drips quietly to its knees. Laughter of the past echoes out of place, while silence stifles every face. And we forget that we forgot how to dream. The children are gone, the young grew old. Now only the lost and the tired hold. Walking ghosts with hollowed eyes, trading wonder for lullabies. Light steals what's left to feel, and under covers, hearts conceal the kind of love that doesn't stay, that hurts, then slips away. Golden rain falls before the hour turns, and every falling petal burns, petal burns. We once believed in playful things, now even dreams have clipped their wings. We are the night, soft, bitter, and unseen. Beds of loss and sheets of leaving, the storm arrives, but no one's breathing. If you had asked her, she would have said, replace the canvas with air, let the ink be smoke instead. That cigarette she lit each night, no different from the rest. A flame forgotten in the dark, a breath that never pressed. She was never real to him, just shadow, pose, and light. He painted stories on her skin, she vanished every night. No name she kept, no past she gave, just 56 sunsets framed. He drew her eyes like truth, but never asked her name. Smoke on canvas, that's all she ever been. Lines that fade where she didn't begin. A muse mistaken for a soul, but never seen whole. Just smoke, drifting cold. passed like breath withheld, till she climbed that attic stair and found herself, not quite herself, still waiting painted there. The tears in her words were not her own, the depth not drawn from life. He had invented pain for her to satisfy the lie. Brushstrokes thick with borrowed dreams, he played a feeling what never was. He owned emotions never lived, he framed her that never, because smoke on canvas, frozen in another's gaze. Fiction of affection, a past he tried to raise. She never cried for him, yet now her portrait weeps, and all she left behind was air she couldn't keep. We fear as to what you take. We were told to smoke, and the night took it away. End it with me, the moment love turns into rage, when your smile is just a shadow and I'm nothing but a cage. I won't ask you to stay when your laughter has dried, when love sounds like shame and my nearness makes you hide. Don't wait for a clean goodbye, let it rot, let it bruise, let it die. I'll be lucky if it ends the same day I do. Hate me when you can't hold it in, when every kiss feels like a sin, when flowers fall with no meaning, when my touch is unredeemed. Let me go when I've broken you clean, when forgetting feels like breathing. Hate me so it doesn't hurt after me. When my name turns to silence, when you flinch at my sound, when you don't wanna fix me, just want me gone. I just want me gone. Don't tell me about your days, don't invite me in. Let the music in the car die, let your dance be just pretend. Let go when I'm no longer worth a fight. Your warmth won't soften tonight. It's easy to do when my pain means nothing to you, when your eyes don't look for mine, and there's no borrowed time. Let me go with one last kiss, when you're someone I won't miss. Hate me so it doesn't hurt after me. I love you enough to let you hate me, if it saves you from what I leave behind. behind the glass of a walking box, inside an urban cage of breath and sound. A gaze leans forward like a stem in wind, not hers, not his, just the moment's echo spun around. It's not about the facing, but the vibration in the ears, the sweetness of cold ice cream and the ghost of years. Innocence of a soul just born, worn down by a spirit tired and torn. Far from the town of longing, at the hem of the last green hill, where stars flicker in the grass and memory stands still. It's not love, not story, not name, just a pleasant chance, never the same. She is the smile whose time runs out. He is the tear given weight by doubt. Together they echo a favorite song, waiting for the train to empty before it's all gone. Not her, not him, just the skirt of the hill and the air grown dim, just the beginning of remembering or forgetting. It's not her and it's not him, just the shimmer between what's real and dream, a frozen look in passing light, a meadow soaked in memories gleam. They were never alone, but the silence of leaves, pleasant chance, pleasant strength, and the vanishing begins. From the freeze, so pleasant chance, pleasant chance. If we bear this chance, seemed an okay. Tonight I'm nostalgia, an astronaut without a map, wishing for the orbit of a rose I can't get back. You are stars I cannot name, you are the fox that I once tamed. Two truths held in the same breath, a love I never quite forget. I need the part, the melting ice, the stolen skulls, those little crimes, the square, the dare, your voice again, a trick, a night, a childhood flame. Tonight I float, a message in a balloon. I'm the one who fell in love with the moon. I've been an unemployed waiter in someone else's toast, a hidden book in branches, a mask behind the post. I need the truth wrapped in a game, the whisper only you could name. La noche en el kiosco, where we once lit the flame. I need your words to guide me home, like sugar melted in the stone. I need your eyes, your voice, your tune. I'm the one who fell in love with the moon. And even if you're far away, just know this heart still plays pretend, that every ship that sails tonight is hoping you might read again. I need your name that's through the dark. I need your first know which it's smart. I follow both the night and you. I'm the one who fell in love with the moon. I need your name etched in the dark. I need that first electric spark. I float above, but not immune. I'm the one who fell in love with the moon. Every day, 2 to 4 louder cruisers. The number depends on my mood, on the urgency, on the weight of the day. But the first and the last, they're always the same. They know me, even if no one else does. I carry too much, always have. Green bottles and black bags, a broomstick stuck to a veil, 2 solar panels wired to nowhere, 3 suitcases filled with old paper and half-mem plans. I look like someone lost in life. This is my life, this route, these turns, this city tired of me. Maybe the others think I'm a dog without a leash, just circling the same corners of the same neighborhood. But I'm not wandering, I know these streets better than I know most people. There's always an empty seat on my left, even at rush hour, even when these brush knees. Like people can feel the noise I bring, the crowd I carry inside of me. They don't ask, they don't sit, they just look away. Faces I see, worn down by the same year, lived over and over again. Tired, angry, sad, not for one day, but for hundreds. I wouldn't be surprised if someone jumped off mid-route, mid-life, just to be free. We all want to be alone, but not lonely. Maybe they see my crowd, all the memories, the doubts, the thoughts wrapped in wires and loose change, and they think I don't have room for that too. Sometimes I think of getting off early, walking home, touching the air again. But I worry that my thoughts might stay behind, right on the riverside, riding without me. What if my solitude gets off at the last stop, and I'm left with nothing but sea? Oh, nobody knows me here, not a soul, unless I'm with someone familiar. Do I wear my sadness like a costume? Do I wear my quiet like a scream? They see something in me, something fear, something fragile, something near collapse. Someone meets my eyes, I think smile or look away. I smile, she looks down, she would rather sit and share this orbit with me. I think maybe this trunk was only meant to carry one. Maybe I was never supposed to share the ride. Or maybe I'm already invisible, or worse, visible enough to avoid. Empty seat on my left, a faithful and a friend waits for me daily till the light ends. If this is what you see me to be listening to, a whisper in a crowd that no one wants to hear. I barely know the parts, I don't know what they do, but I'm already in the seat. Door shut, key turned, heart ready. They said you're not ready, but I pressed the pedal anyway. The engine kicks, a breath held tight. A voice beside me says don't go so fast, so I slam the brakes. But they panic, don't stop now, just watch out. 60, then 100, then 150. I'm flying, he's screaming, but I can't hear him anymore. 200 kilometers an hour, love tastes like breaking the law. With a smile I know I should slow down, but God, it feels so good to lose control. Nobody taught me how to love, only how to hide it. And now I'm flooring it. In a car I barely understand. He's gripping the seat, begging for a reason. But all I want is to never look down. They say you're gonna crash, and maybe they're right, but I've never felt this alive in fright. 60, then a 120, then a 180. I'm a perfect mess and the passenger's terrified. But I can't stop, because stopping means I'll remember I don't know how to love, I just know how to love. Hands off the wheel, eyes on the sky. If we crash, let it be now, let it be beautiful. Let it be beautiful, let it burn. Too fast, too far, too in love to look back. I never knew the rules, but I broke them with style. One hand on the past, the other on the pulse. I'm falling in love too fast. Spin a little bit of it out. I won't stop, I won't stop. If you and I got to live together, you'd fold the socks, wash the spoons, and I would love you for it. You skip breakfast like it was a ritual, and I cook something different every time just to hear you say, my favorite is the one I share with you. You'd be exasperated by me, plate in hand, moving from room to room, dusting, mopping, wandering, never still. And I'd be afraid, afraid of how short it would all feel, afraid that no matter how much I loved you, you'd never be enough. No one would, not for me. But still they'd be the best days of my life. Naked mornings, sleepless nights, your limbs wrapped around my chaos, your silence louder than the sky. Once a month I'd watch you sleep, I'd wait just to catch the peace drawn across your face. We'd been guests, except Tuesdays and Fridays, the rest of the week reserved for our immortality. You'd question me, challenge me, Tear apart who you thought I was, and by doing so, you'd give me the right to be wrong, and I'd give you the same. If you and I got to live together, a lot of things would be like I imagined. But then again, I never imagined them. That's not the scene I scream for my life. And the thing is, my life is about living for myself, or giving it so. Why do I keep circling the nights we shared, repeating all our moments, feel the weight declared? Why do your shadows linger, closing in so tight, like a predator lurking? I'm trapped in your light, lost in this maze. My heart's a ghost town, sinking deeper inside. Can't escape what I find, writing over my scars. These memories are mine. Why do I drown in echoes, replaying each sign? Shattered reflections, blurring the line. Your heart like rain that never breaks, an endless cycle, thirst that aches. This feeling won't fade. Be stung like fire, sinking deeper inside. Can't escape what I find, writing over my scars. These memories are mine. Why do I keep I missed a Sunday, don't ask me why. I was walking again, climbing, chasing, moving forward. That's always been easy for me. Descent, not so much. The return, that's where I lose myself. Not in the leaving, but in remembering how I got here. Where did I come from? Where did I come from? Where did I come from? years. I miss the sun, don't ask me why. I was walking and climbing, chasing, moving forward. That's always been easy for me. The descent, not so much. The return, that's where I lose myself. Not in the leaving, but in remembering how I got here. Where did I come from? Where did I come from? Where did I come from? It's the same path every day, but in retrospect, it disappears. I thought it would heal with time, but I didn't know the wound had stopped the clock. The hands don't turn, the gears don't grind. Not for me, not since then. It's easy to feel like eternity has passed when you forget how to tell the sun from the moon. I don't feel the time pass, just the world moving around me while I stay still. The planets stop rotating, not 1,000 dares to move. I'm stuck between ticks, the last one I heard and the next that won't arrive. Each creak, each pause divides me, 1,000 parts within a second that never ends. My soul is heavy with all the mass it's gathered since the day it lost its axis, and inwardly a silent burst. I can't breathe it out, I can't collapse. It stiffens my nerves, blinds my sight and calls in, lulls in living. It's insufferable to rip and flame in a second, boost my fashion. I can't know enough to sing your words. No one time on a name. thoughts are laughable. To live and dream in a second whose location I can no longer perceive. No more takes, no more time, only me. He sat in a room, old walls, dust falling like time, speaking to no one, as if the silence could confess back. I have 2 sons, he said, both so different, yet bound by the same curse. They carry too much. One shoulders the world like Atlas with young bones. He rises with the weight, a miracle of burden becoming flight. The other drags it, chains made of my regrets, mistakes I never unspoke. He pulls, but time pulls harder, and he sings. If I knew the laws of motion, I'd know why one sun floats while one sun falls. But all I have is this window, this cracked glass of water, and a silence that refuses to absolve me. He didn't cry, not that day, he just waited 50 years too early for forgiveness to arrive. He feared that the boy who carried him would crumble too, that even Atlas breaks when the world keeps growing and no one offers rest. Maybe I never learned how to let go. Maybe I asked too much of their best and not enough of my own heart. If I knew the rules of gravity, maybe I could change their orbits, undo the drag, cut the chains, lift the weight from their names. But I was only ever good at staying quiet until it was too late. Until it was too late. One sip of water and waited for the tear that would free him. Still waiting. Would it be ridiculous to turn to you again, just to say nothing, just to drop a thought or two? I don't want you knowing what I'm up to every day, but maybe I do. I don't want you watching me, just knowing I exist would do. I need someone who doesn't care, someone who doesn't feel a thing, a human trash can for my thoughts. Chew them, burn them, let them rot. I don't need you to understand, I don't need you to hold my hand. Just be a wall I scream against, the silence I can talk into. You wouldn't get me, and that's okay. It's not about you. I just need the noise to go away. Maybe that's why I'm angry. You don't notice me at all. But maybe that's what I asked for. Someone I don't have to call. I need someone who doesn't care, someone who doesn't ask too much, who holds my words, not my wounds, and never ever wants to touch. No healing, no obsession, no need for deep connection. Just enough to say I'm here, just enough to disappear. I know it's on me. My mind's too loud, my heart too heavy. Thank you for not feeling like I do, for being everything I can be. Drive. And I want my book back. I wanna end this before 10 o'clock. And no, this isn't about missing anyone. It's a memory of myself, of the moment I almost became who I dreamed to be. But memories don't always behave. Why trust them when even my birthday slips away? Why write if I'm just going to forget where I planted the truth? Once I wrote the perfect spell on a forgotten piece of paper, a scene of autumn breath where tombstones made mosaics on the grass, a tree like a cathedral crowned against the wind. I was the magician, he was the accomplice. We stood before the dead. I said the words, I moved my limbs, I summoned spirits with a trembling grin. And I asked him, close your eyes. He didn't know my trick was a kiss and a whispered, I love you. And then the air held its breath, the wind roared like applause. The dead came back to life for just 1 second. The leaves danced, the sky was cracked, and even ghosts believed in love again. They'll believe in sorcery forever. I know, because that story wasn't for him. It was me, it was who I wanted to be. That version of me could wake the dead with wonder, could kiss life into an ending. But I lost that page, and maybe that world too. I carry him like a ghost, whose light shines what I hide. That moment, that spell was who I was when I wasn't afraid to become myself. It's not about someone else. The fear, the pain crossed my heart reliving every day since then. I failed and resurrected what I once believed I could be. The magician kissed, and the world bent. The dead believed in grass wiped, while the living was apart. A boy brave enough to to write yours with a trembling hand. And now I grieve him every day. I was the magician, but I forgot the spell. My obsession with freedom began before I could breathe. In the last hour of the last decade, I chose exile, I chose sky, without knowing how to fly. They said I was an angel, God's own whisper, but I was born falling, and I fell into the attic of a chicken coop in a garden no one tended. Wings too long, wings too long, soul too old, message undelivered, kingdom gone cold. I shed feathers, but I bleed. I break halos just to breathe. Every part of me I cast away finds its way back like a hymn I never learned but always sing. I don't belong in this world, but I stay, because even fallen angels learn to love the ground. I've begged for freedom like a child begs for sleep, and I've mourned every bit of maturity I refuse to keep. This land wide alive, so undeservedly kind. I don't belong here, and yet this unreason, this meaninglessness is mine. There's no king, no Eden, only this, the Stockholm syndrome, with the life I never asked for, but now more every time I sit away. I cut my wings just to feel less heavy, but the scars became maps of where I've been. I shed myself to reach the ground and found that sorrow was the only place that held me. Here I am, here we are, in a time I don't belong to, but I'm still here. Wings too long, heart still beating, and the earth so full of life, it breaks me. It's Wednesday in this town again. Cars drift by like distant friends. Kids chase echoes round the square. Old men nod, no one cares. Bikes roll past on tired wheels. Canteens hum with midday meals. Church bells ring for no one new. Like every week, the same old view. But today it rained and I walked slow. First free day in years and nowhere to go. Everything changes but stays the same. The bench, the trees, the coffee, shame. I came to remember but found instead the town moved on while I stayed in my head. Yeah, this place still knows my name, but I'm not waiting for it to feel the same. Young hearts whisper on old stone seats, familiar shadows under strangers' feet. We play the loops without a sound, new faces swap, the set stays down. I once walked here, heart in shards. Now it's just part of my daily charts. But in 50 days I'll say goodbye to a place I never really asked why. As I walked in, then walked away, I saw myself in yesterday. The night grew close, and I could see the tramp, the lovers, none saw me. Everything changes, but stays the same. The bench, the trees, the coffee shame. I came to remember but found instead the town moved on but stayed in my head. Yeah, this place still knows my name, but I'm not waiting for it to feel the same. And maybe that's the beauty of it all, to leave before the final call, to feel the weight and let it go, to love a place and not stay home. So I walk these streets one less slow time, 50 days till I redraw the lines. They won't wait, and that's just fine. It's Wednesday here all over again. No one taught me to feel, no one taught me to cope, to let go, to survive. Each feeling is a person, each person is a feeling. They live in my head, rent free and loud. I thought I'd always be okay, believed it hard enough to never wonder who I was. I told myself I'd be a person of 1,001 essences, a mirror to everyone I met. Now it just sounds exhausting, now it just sounds impossible, necessary, meaningless. I am not a god, I am not on the present, I am not the answer, just a man with too many questions and a soul full of static. If there ever was a God, he gave us free will, because he couldn't carry our feelings. Even he was never taught how to feel. I tell myself I don't want to contribute, that I've given up on us on humanity. But maybe I'm just tired. Maybe I want to stop saving everyone. Maybe I want to be saved. Free So I taught myself how to break, and maybe that's enough for now. Call myself out, maybe that's enough.